Hey, welcome to this video. You arrived here. You're probably searching for a review of Mercari, so I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming up with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you'd like my free training, the number one simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, working part-time hours, all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you by free training if you want. Mercari, let's dive in. So what this is, basically, it's a platform that allows buyers to come on here, but I'll be focusing on sellers. It allows people to sell their unwanted household items. So a lot of these items you'll notice are clothing related or clothing, but you can sell everything from electronic devices, purses, sporting equipment, video games, outdoor gear, all sorts of items. Now they do have a list of prohibited items that you can't sell. For example, food, alcohol, medicine, tobacco, and common sense things as well, which I won't talk about, and also digital products. So you have to sell physical products, and and without even signing up, you can scroll through their catalog, get an idea of what other sellers are selling or listing. Now Mercari has been around since 2013. It's actually a Japanese company, and compared to a lot of other online marketplaces such as eBay or Amazon, Mercari attracts a relatively younger crowd who are into trendy clothing and niche items. So that's who's on here. There's over 20 million users on here. I don't know what percentage of that is sellers, how many are buyers, but it's a lot, even though it's not as well known as some of the bigger marketplaces. And Mercari is also unique in that it's only available in the US and Japan. It's not worldwide. But very active marketplace. From what I understand, it's less saturated than some of the other places, and items on here sell quite quickly. So if you do list an item, chances are it'll go away. I mean, it'll sell. Their fees are quite low as well, and it's easy to get set up. That's what people like about it. So it's a good alternative to your eBays, your Amazons, even your Poshmarks. Now, the whole process of selling on here is pretty straightforward. You need to create an account. You'll be taken to this page. Enter your password, email, username, or you could sign up with your Facebook account. Then you'll need to confirm your account via email and set up a profile. And this profile will have your name, date of birth, location, phone number, etc. And not listed on there, but you do have to confirm your phone number. And then you'll need to set up your listing or your listings if you have multiple listings. And this is kind of how it works. So you'll have your photo. Your photo would you can have up to 12 photos. The photos will be shown at the top. Title, description, condition of the item. And then that's basically it. And then you'll be alerted via email when a user shows interest in your item, and you'll have 3 days to ship it. Shipping is completely free, by the way. You'll just have to print Mercari shipping label and slap it on the box and drop it off at your local postal office, as long as they only ship by FedEx or UPS. So, but I think most postal offices should have that. And then you wouldn't be paid immediately. First, the buyer has up to 3 days to give you a rating when they receive their item, and the money will be held in escrow until then. So, but as soon as the buyer gives you a rating, or after 3 days have passed, whichever comes first, then the money would be directly deposited into your bank account, or you get paid InstaPay into your debit card. All in all, Mercari is a perfectly good platform to sell items on, but here are kind of the pros and cons from what people are saying. So the pros are it's easy to list items compared to similar platforms. I mean, it should only take a few minutes. Two, low fee. Mercari takes 10% from each purchase. eBay takes up to 15% in comparison, and Poshmark takes 20% on items over $15. So it's on the lower end of the fees. Easier to sell compared to other places. The market is less crowded, the marketplace. And they have different promotional features, like you can pay a small fee to get your listing bumped. And also you can have, there's another feature where if your item isn't selling after a certain amount of time has passed, you can have them decrease the price and have it jump up simultaneously until it sells. But you have to activate that. So different cool promotional features, and it's just less crowded. Flexible, very flexible in terms of what sort of items you can sell. There's not a lot of restrictions. So now the cons are the customer service is not great. This is what other people are saying, at least. This is not coming from me. This is other people. And, but this is an industry-wide problem. It's not particular to Mercari. I'm not picking on Mercari by any means. And you'll find the same complaints on eBay and other places. Their customer service is quite slow to get back to people. They say within 18 hours, but people are finding it's taking several days to hear back from them if they have a complaint. And if there is a dispute between the buyer and seller, Mercari will usually side with the buyer. So that can be a little frustrating. So you have to figure out ways to kind of protect yourself. And two, this is kind of related to the previous. Some of the buyers on here can be a little dodgy. They like to take advantage of Mercari's policies, which favor the buyer. So they might say, your item came damaged when it wasn't you. I mean, you shipped it in perfectly fine condition, or maybe they'll say that this isn't the item what I was expecting at all, and then they can refund their money. But there are things you can do to protect yourself from that happening. So you want to the main thing is take really good, clear, well-lit photos for your profile. So if there is any dispute, you can say no. Like, look at these photos; it's in perfect condition. And also, I would take photos before you actually ship it as proof as well. Now, that's not any guarantee but it does mitigate your risk. So, doing these things. And that's it. So, all in all, Mercari's a perfectly fine platform. You can check it out if you want. It gets my stamp of approval. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily just because, you want to sell items. Maybe you're just looking for a way to earn money, and, maybe earn money from the comfort of your own home. Because the thing with Mercari, yes, you can earn a little money here and there, but it's not really the path to riches. Eventually you're going to run out of items to sell. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, you could do retail arbitrage where you buy goods from other places at a discount and sell them on here, but that's very, very difficult to scale. But basically, if you're just looking for a simple, reliable way to earn money from home, whether that's a full-time or a part-time income, what I suggest doing is click the link below. You'll see by email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training. That'll just detail a business model you can do 100% from the comfort of your own home. You're not dealing with logistics. There's no shipping involved. It's 100% digital. All you need is a laptop. You don't even have to leave your house or to drive to the postal office or anything like that. You don't have to deal with customer service. That's a big one. There's lots of leverage and automation in place, so you don't have to be there all the time necessarily. So if you want to go hiking or fishing or spend the day with your family, you can do that and still be generating sales in the background on autopilot 365 days a year. And the startup costs to this business are very low, around $100 to $150 a month, which is nothing. And it's a very simple, beginner-friendly business model. You don't need any special skills or credentials to get started. You don't have to go back to school for 4 to 5 years or anything like that. It'll take you 1 to 2 months to learn the fundamentals, and then it's just a matter of implementing, actually doing the work. And even if you only have 1 or 2 hours a day, that's totally fine. You could build this out on the side. Hopefully it overtakes your, that's not the right word, but your income from your job, and then you can replace your full-time job and even surpass the income from your job. So, and then work from home full-time eventually. That should be the goal, I think. And that's it. So if you like my free training on how to build out this online business, you can check out that link. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.